And chat, you may have noticed I haven't moved off of my stream intro screen yet. That's because I have an announcement to make. And let me swap. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so botched that a little bit, but I have an announcement. My lovely boyfriend has made me a new PNG tuber. Painstakingly and with much effort. Drew it, rigged it, made it wonderful. It's amazing. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. That'll be debuting on my birthday, August 7th. And I'll be playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I'll be starting it that day. So tune in for that if you want to see it. I'm excited to show it to you guys. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. I can't wait to show you guys. Will this one have a delay of half a second more? Oh, I haven't tried that with it yet. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can finagle that. But yeah. August 7th, new PNG tuber reveal. Tune in. Before I get started, I also have an announcement to make. Not an announcement. I have a request to make. If you use the exclamation point rivals command in Twitch chat, excuse me, you'll get the playlist for a series I'm doing with my boyfriend, who is a comic book artist and an art teacher, where I am showing him Marvel Rivals character designs, character by character, and he's analyzing them from an artistic perspective. It's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of really cool insight. I'm very much enjoying the series, and I'd like you to enjoy it too. So give it a look. We've done the first 10 characters, I think. Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Black Widow, Hulk, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, Emma Frost, Groot, and Hawkeye. If any of those piques your interest, take a look. And if you know anyone who'd be interested in that, send them the playlist link. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, Final Fantasy XIV. Let me actually put on my TV headphones in addition to my computer headphones and log in and bring the stream crew on. Beep boop.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
It's going great.
Going
good. Going good.
I love it that I know enough about OBS to know exactly where you went wrong there with the audio.
Yeah. New scene, didn't add an audio source because it's been so long since I've added a brand new scene that I forgot you had to do that.
Yep. Gotta do all that manually.
Crew's a bit quiet. Okay, let me turn them up a bit.
Turn them up.
That's just when I start shouting for the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
Am I loud enough now?
How's that?
I don't know. We'll find out from
testing.
Testing.
Yeah.
We'll discover over time.
They'll have to tell us how we sound
Indeed.
after we continue to talk.
Yeah. Okay. What is the agenda? Well,
MSQ.
Yeah, Minda is not going to be here next week. So, today we're doing MSQ, and next week we're doing job quests.
Yeah, I'll be able to pop in for like an hour or two next week, but I will be driving down in the evening to see my grandparents, so that on Sunday I can drive over to see my other grandparents.
Oh, fun.
With a multi-grandparent weekend.
By the way, I will possibly be, will probably be absent for 2 weeks in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll at least be
Are you
done
going
with-
to visit people?
No, one of the boyfriends will probably be visiting again.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be done with 5.3 by then. Because we're getting close to.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, we are not doing the dwarf quests at the moment because Die's a week behind, and we want to let him catch up before we do the final one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done the catch up. I've done the catch up just now, so I'm ready for next week.
Excellent.
Oh, but Min's not here next week. Is it the week after that?
I'll be here for an hour, so we can do the dwarf quest while I'm still here, and then Laura can go off and do role quests.
Okay.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
More ultimate raiding and feeling what it's like to not have someone around for a bit again. Like, whoops.
Mm-hmm.
I've flowers for Angela myself.
I have been doing the usual. Had a good few days off. Continuing to play some ZZZ, which is surprisingly fun. And also quite easy to do without, going bankrupt. At least it is for me. I can understand. I see where the temptations are to spend money, and I ignore them.
Good. Not a cent in their pocket beyond what you've already spent, please.
Yeah.
I've been replaying Final Fantasy VI as well.
Nice. Oh shit! You had eye surgery, Count Bob? Wow. What for?
Probably his eyes.
Well, yes. What condition was it for, you doofus? All right. Invite sent to all three of you.
Thank you. And my week went well. I started making a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing your progress there.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple things. Hope that goes well.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it gets real easy to not spend too much money in ZZZ once you actually stop and look at the prices for everything, because you can buy the daily login bonus for $5, which gives you 3,000 credits worth of, which gets you 3,000 credits over the course of a month for your daily logins, and that's enough for 20 pulls by itself, plus whatever you pick up from Natural Play. Or you can buy the bundle of 3,000 credits and just get it all in one slug. How much do you think that costs?
$50.
It is, in fact, $50. So you can spend $5 on the game, or you can spend $50 on the game.
Yeah. The only live service games I put money into are ones where you can't buy character progression.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The last time we were here, the Ondo sent us to slay a massive creature, which was as large as Leviathan, twice as angry, and... Yes, of course I jest. It was only half as large. I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit the Tempest again. It's so lovely here, like a different world entirely. Mayhap we shall find the secrets we seek in these depths, should their keepers consent to aid us. Perhaps we might look in on Pausch Owen while we're in the area. Don't be shy now.
Milena brings up an excellent point about Magic the Gathering.
You also put money into Magic, Lauren, that Tagacha gave up long ago, partially because of the cost. I haven't touched Magic Arena in years, and I haven't bought cards from WotC in years either. I get my cards in the secondary market.
And I'll have you know, those PNGs are on cardboard. It's different.
You also get a physical item when you buy Magic cards. that you don't get in Arena.
And you can resell it if you want.
Yep. I did that to help fund my move. Sold most of my Magic cards.
Yeah, honestly, like, especially with the Final Fantasy stuff, a lot of that card art, I would rather have, like, a poster of it.
They should start offering that, just posters of card art.
Yeah,
I'm sure there must be there must be a few pieces of famous or promotional card art that has been, like, turned into official merch as, like, a poster or something, or a wall scroll. A wall scroll would be great, because a wall scroll would be, like, the right dimensions for the card art too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I keep wishing they'd release all the Digimon card arts just textless, because oh my god, some of it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Don't be shy now. Never am.
Oh, Law, 1 sec. Okay, when you finish talking to Alize.
This place feels much less ominous than the first time we were here. Then again, we did have the shadow of your impending death hanging over us. What's up?
Was doing a dungeon with the boyfriends, and this dropped. I figured you'd like it.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that little guy.
Very
I
cute.
remember seeing it a while back, and I know you wanted it.
All right. Tolshoth. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us? Ruins which your kind have yet to explore, I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Minyiri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Yeah, I can beat up some fishmen. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. We certainly can't leave them like this. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Glad you noticed. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be
Just
grateful
Trace
beyond
silently
words
gritting
if you
her
did.
teeth.
What?
Just Trace silently gritting her teeth.
She can sit in her cage and suck it up. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? The Flounder's floor is to the northwest. We Ondo keep our distance. Were we not in dire straits, I would advise you to do the same.
I also saw the Fantastic Four movie this week.
Yeah, I hear that's pretty good. Safe,
It is
but
indeed.
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's not a high bar, but it is in fact the best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
Yeah.
But not as good as The Incredibles, which is the actual best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
Yeah. When I was visiting, we Teg and I went to see both Fantastic Four and Superman.
Oh, that's a good double feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say I preferred Fantastic Four, I think, but
Really?
Superman was really refreshing as like the first DC movie since like the 70s or 80s that isn't ashamed to be based on a comic.
Yeah. Like utterly unashamed to be a comic book movie, and it remembers who all the characters are.
You're gonna have to come west and swing around, I think.
To the east, where I am now.
Hey, Lore.
Yeah.
You
I think I figured out what your
found,
PNG tuber will look like based on the silhouette.
Yeah.
You found one entrance, I found the other entrance.
I see.
If you take a peek at general chat, you'll see.
Let me take a look at this. Link that in chat.
Can do.
That's one. Alright, I found like.
I hope you understand the joke.
Yeah.
I found Yashtola over here. We can talk to her.
Sweet. If I were a bandit leader, I'd surely keep my spoils deep within my stronghold. Watch as we run into the same guy we fought in, like, the first dungeon. Or the first couple dungeons.
No, I don't see. There we go. There's our daughter.
What that pirate somehow launched to the first after the Kraken slapped him away.
They're not much of a threat one-on-one, but Tol Shaath was right about their numbers. If we fight them all, we'll be here a fortnight. We'll win, but it'll take forever.
That's one of my favorite jokes in all of Steven Universe, when Garner goes, "We can't fight these things we get forever. Well, we can, but I don't want to."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking for.
These aren't the livers, but they're certainly stolen from somewhere. Unless wheat has started growing on the seafloor since last I checked.
Yep, I found Reen.
Nice.
He's in a cave up at, hidden in the wall up to the north.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go there in a sec. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy.
And Ryanje is on the way to her.
Reen scaled the wall with remarkable swiftness. Thancred taught her well. Alright, so where's Alphino?
I'm sure he's somewhere.
That's the Shoebill! I haven't forgotten why we're here, I swear. Only this bird hasn't taken its eyes off me since I found it. I think it might be lonely. The Shoebill is staring at Reen. Just staring.
Again, how did he get down here?
Good question. Wasn't there a theory that the Shoebill was Emmett Selk?
Emmett Selk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On cursory sniff, you detect the faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of Minyiri liver. Do I know what Minyiri liver smells like? These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable.
Found it.
Over here.
Did we ever find Alphino?
No, I guess not.
From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Are those them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Colusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. Why are you surprised, Lore? You just saw the wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Tol Sh'ath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Hey, wait, come back here. You're going to help me carry these, aren't you? God damn it, Tancred.
Flexing the one mount that you've got that I don't.
Oh, the Mountain Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Were you not able to get that, or did you just not bother?
You guys helped me get the code, and then it turned out it's bloody region locked.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember now.
It's the only friggin' code that they've done that has been region locked as well.
That sucks.
I remember I ended up like getting that mount for a few people because like we have several friends who wanted the mount but just don't drink Mountain Dew, and so like that summer I bought like 20 bottles of this stuff.
Yeah, like the one for the boba tea that worked, and that came after.
Mm-hmm.
I wound up buying two liters of Mountain Dew that weren't the correct thing. So I gave one away, but I had already drunk from the other one. So it just kind of sat on my shelf for a year. Did you happen to see a bird while you were in the caves? Reen insists that there was one, but how? Good question. I know it sounds strange, but there really was a bird in those caves. I know, I saw it with you. What do you mean? I talked to you. You were right in front of the... Did you think I didn't see it? To venture ashore and steal from the Colusians entaileth unconscionable risk, yet there is no denying the truth of our eyes. Alphino, where were you? So the Benthos have been stealing supplies from the Colusians. I have a feeling that there is more to this. I'm glad you had better luck than I did. I spent the whole time fighting one Benthos after another.
Okay,
well, you should have stealthed, Alice. I am relieved to see you unspeared. Makes a truly heinous squelching noise as you heft it over your shoulder. Ugh. Alphino was outside the caves. He thought it was haunted.
Even the little things like descriptions like that, the writing has very much improved.
Oh yeah. Our precious livers! I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Colusia and the Flounder's floor. Tell me, Tol Sh'ath, does that seem odd to you? He did say that they were raiding the surface world. It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Colusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Ulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? Explain. These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources... Are they moving? It is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young, and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that, yeah. Under normal circumstances, perhaps... But conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning, its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. Oh, are they going to slaughter all the other, Ondo? They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. Are you going to send us to kill a pregnant mom? If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. Oh, wait, they spawn like fish, don't they? So,
Yeah.
she's just got unfertilized eggs or whatever. Oh, well. Indeed.
Yeah, if it's anything like the Sahagin, the queen's lays the eggs, a male comes and fertilizes them, and then he takes those children under his wing as clutch father.
I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here, that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarot, I would call upon the assistance of another. Okay. Fending, slaying, aiming, healing, casting. Is there any point to picking one of the... Okay.
It's item level 500, so it might be useful. It depends on what you have, to be honest.
True.
Among your various roles. Like I honestly couldn't remember. I just backed out of the cutscene and actually looked at my gear to see if it was useful for anything.
Yeah.
I think I'll grab healing. Yeah. Well, hang on. It's going to make me do the cutscene again, but.
You can also
skip
just skip the cutscene the second time around.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, everything I've got is better, so I'll probably get the aiming one for Dancer, so when I have that catch up for the Endwalker role quest.
All my healing stuff is less than item level 500, so I'll get healing.
Perfect. I almost always buy accessories first when I get to a poetics vendor, and so all my accessories are already 530. So
Oh, I just got
coffee
Arcanist
was kind of
experience points because I wasn't a black mage. Whoops.
Oh well.
Oh well.
You're already like level 90 on Black Mage, so
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah, no, that was a good choice.
Oh.
You need not believe in the will of the ancients to receive of their guidance. Like the tide and the current, it is there always. Is it wrong of me to be a bit excited? I know the circumstances are grave, but imagine what those ruins might hold. I would not care for what happened in Limsa to be repeated a world away. The Benthos know not what they do. Why do these problems always turn out to be so much more complex than they seem? Couldn't we have a simple, straightforward adventure for once? The good guy's good, the bad guy's bad. No drama or intrigue. And it all ends with tea and tarts. Wouldn't that be nice? The will of the ancients. If only it were so simple. It doesn't feel all that honorable or heroic to strike first, but if it leads to less bloodshed in the end... An old friend. A whale's tale, of course. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray, follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. All right, going back to the surface so we can go back down underwater. Okay. Speak with Urianger in Sullen. Fort job.
Turning to Crystarium is actually quicker, I think. I'm going to do that instead.
Well, we'll see who gets there first.
Not me. I still need to pick up a quest because I decided, hey, I'm right here next to the guy who gives out level 80 job gear. I will just go grab that because I've still got some level 70 gear equipped.
Yeah, Melena was talking about it in chat, but like, there's a whole side quest in this zone talking about how like we accidentally put the Ondo Queen in like mortal peril by taking all of the water out of the zone.
Yeah, I remember
And
that when the egg stuff got pointed out.
Yeah, and it's so funny because that's like regulated to a side quest because like we get down there and the Ondo are pissed at us because of what we did, and we just like do a couple of like very useless side quests there to get their trust back, and like, but like dealing with the actual problem we caused is not part of the MSQ. It's so weird.
Ha! Beat you there.
Yeah, I stopped.
Yeah, we were neck and neck until you stopped.
Yeah.
I'm just on my way.
From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. What, are you going to walk on the water? You've perfected your technique, then. Oh, he is going to walk on water. Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. It's going to be so funny if he eats shit and drowns.
Wait, this weather is not conducive to this kind of action. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? What, in those robes? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned, truly. Oh, hush, I'm sure it'll be brilliant. All right, we're waiting, Urianger.
Look how fast the water's moving.
He slowly sinks. He's done it! Incredible. All right, well, I'm just going to fly, Urion J, so... Urion J! For the love of... He was not Jesus, but Jesus. Mine apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine... 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fuoth, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Oh, their souls are weakening. Thancred? It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell, though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. A boat! Yeah, exactly. Do you think those two are really all right? Perhaps we should take a moment to rest. Before you make some quip about age catching up with me, you'd be out of breath too if you had to drag Urion J out of the sea without so much as a warm-up. What sort of dealings with the Fuoth, I wonder? He traded them the concept of his virginity in exchange for walking on water. I must admit, I've been keen to attempt walking on water myself, though I know what Alice would say. I'll stick to swimming, thank you very much. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. Are they still here? It's been, like, weeks.
I mean, he doesn't have arms, so...
So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. So it's up to Alphino and I, huh? Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me naught. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Lore and I are more than capable of that. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have done with it in moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. The double nod. I am in your debt. Yes, you are. None of us is much of a match for Alice when she's like this, aside from Y'shtola, perhaps. Oh. Mine apologies. This venture hath not proceeded as smoothly as I had hoped. It's a minor miracle that we accomplish anything at all, wouldn't you say? Everybody's making me do their chores. Psst, I think Thancred's embarrassed.
Everybody's making me do their chores. Oh, I thought Frey was locked away.
Listen, there's helping people, and then there's doing menial chores, like scraping barnacles off of an island.
Yeah, Frey was kind of making that point occasionally.
Frey didn't want me to do shit like beat Leviathan to save people. Frey's objections were a little more in-depth than barnacles.
Oh, really? Like, he got pissed off at them not getting recognition and thanks for helping somebody get some onions.
Yes, I'm perfectly well recovered, thank you. Wee! Crunch. Wee! Crunch. Oh my god, where's the water? Wee! Sploosh, thank you. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. All right, it's done.
Oh god, Captain Alpha now.
Apologies for sitting this one out, but it did seem more appropriate for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. Would you please keep an eye on Thancred and Urion J? I'm still not convinced they're all right. Yeah, me neither. I take it you've finished? Yeah, I found 3 of them. Good enough? The power to breathe underwater seems most convenient. Mayhap the Kojin might be persuaded to grant me it when we return to the source. I can swim, after all.
But Alpha, no, you can't find firewood underwater.
Well, that was disgusting. I pray will not be required to attend to any other matters of personal hygiene. Yeah, here's hoping. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. Aw. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. Excuse me. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? Well, he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination. Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Kalusia. That's all. I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed, there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. Explain! Explain to her. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Yeah, okay, good. Fine, later then. You can tell her as we row the boat. It's not a long story. Hey, Ox, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourselves so. Please, rest. For me? Oh, all right, if you insist. You too, Lore. You've been running yourself ragged. But I feel fine.
Yes, Mom.
Just go quietly, Lore. Trust me. But thou must. Oh, very well. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Split Hull anon.
Aren't they both younger than us?
Word of advice. Never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. We only brought one boat. Hang on. Hang on, guys, we only brought one boat. Why aren't we going with the rest of them? Why are we acting like we're not going with the rest of them? With age cometh wisdom, or so I pray. Oh, hey. It's a forest Vieira. Did you even thank the artisan at the Iron Bellows who repaired your fishing rod? I thought as much. Wait here. I'll bring some dried fish that you can take there as a token of thanks. Dadfort? Dadfort? Okay.
It's where Teddy keeps the guys into.
True. I hoard them in my dad fort.
Oh, God. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. Dadford is the final evolution of a man cave. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? I'm like level 15 fishing. I don't think I can handle the fish around here. Help! Someone! Quickly! It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. Yeah, let's go kill something. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Oh, what if Elidibus beats us there? All save our miscreant appear unharmed. Oh, Thaler. Fortunately, this one wasn't clever enough to bring support. Never fear. Nightshade ain't no match for the guard. This Fisher doesn't look composed. Can you believe this? I don't even have anything worth stealing. These two have matters well in hand, by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, milady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. That sounds familiar. I remember you, the excitable one. Sorry, milady. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vaughnard, milady. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrant. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. That is the sort of thing Ardbert started with. Well, well. Future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw in for inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus's schemes to light. Critical hit. It pains me to think that men with such pure intent are being made to serve Ascian ends, however directly. But they're right. The people need heroes. Beneath the surface. Though our excuse me. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hull now.
Going me in the shoe.
Oh, okay. Man, you have to be right on top of that mountain to get in.
Yeah, but the big mounts, it can be a little surprising sometimes with the big mounts because like the hitbox is the same regardless of mount size. And so you can look like you're really close to the big mounts, but you're really quite far away from the hitbox.
You arrived rather early. Are you certain you did as you were told? Yes. Yes, we did. We rested, didn't we, Lore? Yes. So, how much of a respite did you actually enjoy? Half a moment? What's keeping Bismarck? Surely it doesn't take this long to shake off a few loose stones. Perhaps we ought to have clarified what Bismarck meant by a short while. To his mind, our whole lives might be as the blink of an eye. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck's coming. 3 days later. 'Tis time. Pray, make ready. We'll be jumping off the cliff as he flies by. Hope your aim and timing is good. Anamnesis Anyder.
Right, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break before we start, if that's okay.
Okay, I'll talk to all these people.
Right, be right back then.
We must hope that whatever slumbers in the depths will help to shed some light upon Elidibus's recent activities. Unlike Amarant, the ruins which we now seek are no illusion. There is no knowing what awaiteth below. I like to think my skills have improved in some small way since the last time we fought together. I won't let you down. What are we waiting for? Well, we're waiting for my co-host to go to the bathroom. We can't be certain
Also, yep.
we can't be certain that the Benthos are all we'll find down there. Stay alert. Yeah?
While you're waiting for Dai to come back, I posted a video related to the pet that he gave you. It's in the Final Fantasy chat.
All right, let me watch this real quick. What? Oh.
Leo took a turn there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh.
Also, Teddy, are you ready to heal a dungeon?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, Alpha
I've been
now.
very quiet, but that's how I be sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not we find the knowledge we seek, we have a duty to stem the Benthos' aggression. Yulmore has only just begun to rebuild. Also the Ondo.
Team Fortress has some great sound effects.
Oh, is that where the nom is from?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the heavy nom. Nom, nom, nom.
I recognized it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's smoke from the Canadian wildfires floating down through Nebraska at the moment, and if you go outside, it's hazy at like 200 feet, and it just gets worse the further you go out. It's pretty thick. It's apparently at unhealthy levels for people who don't have weak asthmatic lungs like I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to need context for what for the mad cackling I could hear coming from my headphones 3 rooms away.
It's a video I posted in the Final Fantasy channel, and also in Twitch chat.
Yeah, watch it. It's 6 seconds long.
Oh, this King Kennel Lalafell.
Mm-hmm. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I am ready for this dungeon.
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Okay, duty find there. Anamnesis Anyder. Deep in the tempest, deeper still than the phantom Amarot of Emmett Selk's design, lies what remains of Anyder's ancient edifices. It is to an unexplored corner of this bed of knowledge that the Scions now travel, in hopes that what has long slumbered, forgotten, may be brought to the surface once more. All right, let's go.
Minimum item level.
Shit, cancel. Thank you. It's been a while.
You're welcome.
Item level, silence echo, confirm.
I had the weirdest feeling that was going to happen, so I just kind of banked on it.
Thank you. Excuse me. Man, I was just recovering from the last bout of wildfire smoke. We've got central air, but it appears to not be working amazingly.
I really like the music here.
And zoom out.
You've got to fix your portrait someday.
Letting it all down every time.
These are poor neighbors indeed. Oh, this is jazzy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Central air struggles with fine particle sizes of smoke. Fair enough, I didn't know that.
What exactly is Central Air?
Oh, it's just heavy-duty air conditioning as far as residential homes are concerned.
Ah. Bit of an alien concept.
Yeah, if you guys had it, the slang you guys would have it would be something like aircon or like the coolies.
I mean, our buildings are mostly old enough that we do not have that kind of stuff built into it.
He's making fun
yeah,
of you
they're
for
all
being
like
British.
mashed together and making out. Yes. Your buildings love to cuddle with each other. And have been for centuries.
Yeah, I mean, we've got houses that are older than your country. You're old babies.
You've got a state bigger than your whole country. You're all tiny.
And that state probably has the population of like a quarter of this country.
How many people
that's
live
not
in
a
England?
compliment. That's not something to brag about.
How many people live in England?
I'm not entirely sure, but if I remember right, our population density, like compared to America's, like I can't remember what the size was, but like it was a whatever the square mile was. It was like
sardines.
It was like you guys were like 78 per that size, and we were like 290. Really high population density compared to America on a whole.
Well, America on a whole has
bragging about how many of them are stuffed into their can.
Also, America as a whole has a lot of empty space out west where nobody can live, let alone does live.
Oh hey,
True.
this is a Eureka enemy.
This is a funky fellow.
Yeah, it was originally from 11.
I did not get out of that in time.
It's fine, I can heal you.
UK is 69 million people. Holy shit, really? That's too many people for how small your country is.
To be fair, that is 4 countries.
That's too many people for how small your 4 countries are. The UK is like 5 square miles.
And yet, it once ruled like most of the world. A lot of cool environments in this dungeon.
Yeah, this has been very cool so far. Is that a T-Rex from the bottom
Kind
of
of.
the ocean? Unknown. That's an enemy from one of the old Final Fantasies. Which one?
While it's not directly from it, it is inspired by the enemies within the trench of Final Fantasy V.
Woo!
You got lucky with that.
With that ley lines, yeah.
Ley line placement.
Very lucky.
Lord, right left. Yeah.
Way ahead of you. I'm
He's
blind,
learning.
not stupid.
I love it when a move has a name like Inscrutability and then the enemy roars and you're suddenly bleeding.
Guys,
Oh, shit.
Oh, right. Oh well.
Okay, so spot is here. Yeah, you can tell that ticking clock effect there. If you stand where it starts, you'll be safe.
Stop targeting me. Suddenly, a third one spawns.
That attack was just called plain weirdness.
Now when are they going to use hidden power?
Ow.
It's supposed to be the only move in their moveset.
yeah.
It's 2 letters too long, darling.
What's up?
I said its name's got too many letters.
There. Ever think about how Feraligatr still doesn't have an O between the T and the R?
Yeah, for alligator.
I'd even settle for an E.
It's because of the character limit that they had at the time, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, because it's 10 letters long. It would need to be 11 to spell it properly.
But I think it was probably copyrighted or patented
Nice
or
little
whatever.
scenery reveal over Christine over the hill.
Ooh, cool.
I do like how much of Sastasha is here. The
Oh, yeah.
choral and the music.
We're a minimum item level die.
Yep.
Oh, that's rich coming
Can
from
actually
you,
go up.
Minda.
Yeah, but the difference is that it's minimum item level, so we can't do it my way. Well, we can. It's just gonna give, it's just gonna give Teddy a heart attack.
With how much red meat my grandma feeds me, it's probably coming sooner than later.
Oh, I get to have steak for my birthday dinner. I'm so excited.
nice.
It's gonna be so nice.
Ooh, what kind of steak?
Well, we're going to Texas Roadhouse because I had a good experience with them on New Year's Eve, and I would like to repeat it.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is usually decent at what they do.
Okay. What kind of steak is that?
It's like, whatever, it's a steakhouse, so you can just order whatever you want.
There are many different varieties of steak which he might order.
Yes.
The kind you can order with money that can be exchanged for goods and services.
Ah, thank you for clarifying. I need
Oh,
that.
but I wanted a peanut.
I like this track.
It's a
Yeah.
fantastic track.
It's called Floundering in the Depths.
Oh, har.
If I recall, it's a remix of Stastasha's theme, right?
Probably.
Not that I've noticed.
Oh, Thinkferum says it is.
Oh, nice. I'll have to have a listening compare at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time I've gone through Satasha with the sound on, so, you know.
I don't know. I play Final Fantasy XIV with the music on and the voice lines on, but the sound effects off. Well, except for stuff like the noises that play when like an ability's ready, but all the animation noises, it does not do
Yeah.
those. Led me to realize there are a lot of ambient noises in a lot of environments in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a really creepy sounding like susurrus going on in the Gold Saucer.
A very creepy what?
Susurrus.
Oh, yeah. It's background noise, rustling, voices, etc. Just
Yeah.
Hooray,
It's a
my
word
vocabulary
I've never
expanded
actually heard
today.
out loud before.
I love it when I have environments. Wow, my brain pulled up the wrong fucking use the wrong pointer. When my brain has opportunities
Mm-hmm.
to add to its deluge of information.
I remember one time my FC took a group photo, and there were enough of us at the in the yard of our FC house that we triggered the crowd ambient noise effect.
nice.
Ha.
Because like in major cities, there's like a crowd ambient noise that only triggers if there's like a certain player density, and so like when you're hanging out in the Limpsa Square, it sounds like there are more people than there are, and
Yeah.
we had enough people in our FC all in one spot that it triggered that sound effect.
And there's that one Lalafell voice you just hear going, yeah, in the background every time.
Hey!
That's the one.
Ow! Well, that was rude.
Kind of like how you'll
Oh,
be in.
ow.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what that does.
Ow.
I got out of that.
Then there's that combat sound effect that happens. The wah, wah. I don't know how to say it right, but I think it's like a lady hear sound effect.
It's available for Lady
Oh goddamn!
Lady
swing.
Lalafell and Lady Mikota.
Wait, I thought that was be a DPS on that square.
Nope,
No,
that's
it's just the order that they'd resolve in.
yeah. His he mentions either hammer or sword in one of his cast bars. That's the
Ah.
one that'll go off first.
Gotcha.
You're entering the you gotta watch the cast bar era of the game. I'm so sorry.
We've been there for a long time. We just haven't been able to convince Law to actually remember.
It's okay, I also forget. So terrible blade. Hammer. Bang.
Oh, stack. Ouch.
Okay. Blade goes off. And the hammer will go off.
Oh, swing, get out.
Swing. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, swing is always a circle. Swipe is a cone. Flower is a line. They're kind of the iconic Cyclops and Minotaur moves.
Hammer.
Oh, we got circles. Lovely.
This is spread marker. Upside.
Whoops!
Get in.
That's a new one. Yeah, well, it's almost dead anyway.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, what have we got for loot? Bass. Bass. Bass.
Recolors of the Shire gear from level 60 Eagleshire.
Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, watching the floor to see what popped up first was what I was doing instead of looking at the cast bars. At least for the ones I was successful at.
This is cool.
Beautiful environment.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
This is what libraries will look like in 2012.
Wait a
Or
minute.
2015, actually. That's the number they used arbitrarily.
Yeah, that makes more sense, clearly.
Yeah, I don't get to run this dungeon very often because I don't do, like, level 80 dungeon runs very often.
Ah, wait for me. I was enjoying the scenery.
Take your time. I think this dungeon might have a few readables later as well.
Yeah, we're probably not stopping these casts in the minimum item level.
Oh, yeah. Well, and also, like, I think those started before we got all the way down the stairs, and so...
They start as soon as aggro was attained.
Oh, one of them stuck to me. I'll bring them on over. There we go. I walked one step too far forward and the harpooner said, hello?
Are you approaching me?
Geo.
I can't holy your ass without getting closer. Oh, your chime. Ting.
And we're getting so much loot from this place.
Yeah. Alright, let's try and focus this one down, because maybe we can get one. Hey, we got one.
Ah, oh, ah!
Don't worry, I'll heal you.
Yeah, I got them. They spawn spread out, so I have to get them one by one.
Yeah.
I'm loving the jazz.
Yeah.
Smooth
Yeah, the
jazz
jazz.
will not be played.
Jazzier songs in this game rule. I also really like the music in Goo Ball Library.
Excuse me. Turtle. That's a funky staff. Rooksteam. I guess we are killing their queen.
You know, the intro music you were playing before the stream started was very fitting for this boss fight.
Oh, yeah.
What are we playing?
He was playing the Gerson theme.
Ah, I see.
Alright, we ready?
Ready.
I'm good. Let's go.
It's so funny how many Deltarune theories before chapters 3 and 4 were like, I think every chapter will be like chapter 2 for some reason.
Yeah, character of the day gets into a dark world, and we focus on them. Not quite how that works out.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, well that.
Yeah, you want to not be in front of the hands facing you, basically.
Yep, figured that out.
Well, like, and to be fair, Chapter 2 does end with Toriel ending up in a dark world, so...
Stand on the vents.
Yeah,
Stand on the vents.
Oh, whoop.
Among Us.
Stand on the vents that have bubbles.
Yeah, the one with the water.
Lore. I already got this one lore.
Oh,
Oh well, we'll just deal with an at. Everyone was super certain that, the weird route in Chapter 3 will be us making Toriel be violent, and then Toriel was like, me, 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 me.
It does still feel a little weird how little Toriel seems to matter to Chapter 3.
I saw a post about how Undertale follows the conventions of children's adventure fiction, where adults are allowed to be helpful and are generally, are generally,
Yeah. Someone you can turn to for help.
yeah. Sorry, I was distracted by what was going on in game.
Yeah, I understand.
Whereas Deltarune follows the genre conventions of young adult fiction, where adults are either useless, hindrances, or actively malicious. And any adult that's allowed to be helpful can do so once, and then they die or are otherwise removed from play. Like Gerson.
Okay, get the vents that don't have hands on them.
Okay.
That's my liver, says one of them.
Which is a shame, because it would be cool to see the adults in Deltarune actually have, like, Dark World adventures with the main characters, but I guess I'll just have to live with disappointment.
I mean, I'm imagining that when we do get adults in the Dark World, they're going to be a problem. Like, If Chapter 5 will have Asgore, Asgore will not be our friend.
No.
Oh, the narrative has not been treating Asgore well.
No.
Yeah, he...
The
I
most
think he's
divorced
very
man.
well-intentioned.
He is the most divorced man.
Yeah.
Too slow.
I just decided to not move because I could mid enough to not take damage.
Got her.
Or, I think, did not realize that he was supposed to move.
Well, was she a void sent? Why'd she evaporate?
Enemies evaporate when they die a lot of times.
Sweet. All right, what treasure did you just open? No, thanks. Okay, where are we taking this screenshot? I guess
probably
maybe
just, like,
over behind the exit?
Yeah, they're right by the exit. Probably works. Teddy, get over here.
I'm coming. Which way are we facing?
Yeah, Minta,
Doesn't
get in
matter.
line.
It doesn't really matter which way we face because Dai can spin us around in.
Yeah. Well, do you want to move a touch close to Minder?
Oh yeah,
How's that?
That
that
up there.
works.
Okay.
That looks good.
Cheapo as it is then.
The coolest part of that dungeon was the music. The second coolest part was the aesthetic. The monsters were kind of boring. Well, the unknowns
was
were
pretty
cool.
sick. It's nice to finally see what a Queen Sahagin looks like.
Yeah. Da, 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 dum. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum, bum, bum.
Okay. How is this one?
All
Best
right, let's
screenshot
take
we've
a
had in a
look.
while.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Yep, it's great.
All right, paste it in chat, and we'll continue.
Alrighty.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal's repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
What do you mean seem to? They did.
Such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation.
Ah, that makes sense. There was actually a repository of stuff to draw from, not just like an approved design that everybody had to use.
that so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Paste the screenshot in Twitch chat, please.
Oh, of course. Sorry, it's been a little while.
Well, I'm sure the holograms can't hurt us. Thank you all for joining us at Anyder in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. Oh, this is where Hydaelyn gets created. I had hoped that the defector, at least, would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Venat? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check. This is where she was created.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles.
Venar? What about Vana? Maybe that's who he is.
We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Venar is a name taken from a previous Final Fantasy. It does sound familiar. I'm racking my brain for where I've seen it before. And I'm failing to conjure it.
I can say. I know.
Is it spoilery for me to know?
Not really. It's just
So you
it's
know which Final Fantasy, which title it comes from.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
From Final Fantasy XII, the same place the Ascian names are taken from.
Thought it might be that.
Now it's a heretic. Was a line in that.
The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds. Vana, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another. Any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the Convocation felt about Elidibus? So Elidibus is Zodiark's heart.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
It did.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
I had always assumed Elidibus to be of the same ilk as Lahabrea and Emmet Selk, but if the real Elidibus sacrificed himself before the Sundering, it makes no sense. That this facility shared intimate ties with the Academia Anyder may readily be discerned from the common element in their names. Based on mine observations, 'tis like that the forms housed here were conveyed unto the Academia only when required, and thence returned for safekeeping. Yet such procedural minutiae are of largely academic interest, I concede. 'Tis unto the parties which did frequent these institutions that our thoughts should rightly turn, specifically the followers of Vana and the Convocation of 14, to say naught of the matter of Elidibus. And there I was thinking immortal was bad. But someone explain to me how we're meant to kill a being who doesn't technically exist. There's the crux of it. Do you think we might be able to activate the device again? I should like to hear how those discussions ended. I would too. Vana was a member of the Arcuria, the quote-unquote gods of Ivalice who created the Espers. She defected from them to help Vayne and Dr. Sid seize control of history from them. After you beat Vayne at the end of the game, he laments his failure, and Vana appears to comfort him and tell him that she will continue to walk the same path as him, even if it leads to death. Then they fuse together, and the fusion of the two of them, plus fragments of the broken command airship, become the Undying, FF12's final boss. Interesting.
Yeah, I remember that like whole sequence of events and thinking that like the villain kind of felt heroic, especially because like there's a part way earlier in the game where you do talk to the gods and they give you your mission to like, you know, destroy the evil empire because they're evil and whatever. But the gods are also like total assholes.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah,
it's like you go into the end of Final Fantasy XII kind of wondering if maybe you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
For you know, like, yeah, your kingdom, you know, you save your kingdom, and that's good for you, but you also, like, uphold an unjust divine system of authority that is a little iffy.
It's like Perzavin. He wants to wrest control out of the of mankind out of the hands of the gods. Konzavin, he wants it to be his hands.
Yeah.
And also like he's trampling over like your kingdom to get there, which is like what brings you in conflict with him in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a morally complex game.
I never actually finished it. I should.
Yeah. I like, we've had this conversation before. I think 12 might be the perfectly average Final Fantasy.
Huh.
Like if you look at the mainline games, there are some games that are pretty bad or have significant problems, like, 8 and 2 and whatever. And then there are the ones that are, like, greatest game of all time contenders, like, 9 and 6
9.
and 7. And
5.
Yeah, 5 is up there too. And then, like, 12 is, like, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say I still remember when I beat the Superbot ES map, but I don't remember a chunk of it because I literally fell asleep and woke up later just as just before the boss starts to get hard. Because you could do that against that boss.
Yeah, that was the thing that was the thing that was very fun about 12 in general, was that, like, you basically, half the game was just like an AI programming simulator where you could just direct very complex behaviors for your party members and just let the game autoplay. And there was a certain satisfaction in doing that. You could just, like, tell the game how to play itself.
And I think it did that very well. It's just that it was such a weird departure from how Final Fantasy worked that people hated it and kind of dismissed it out of hand.
Yeah.
Anyways, Y'shtola. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. Excuse me. No response. Confound it. Well, let me try. Or Orion J. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be, ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmett Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Yeah, I was figuring that that's what Elidibus was, just another Ascian. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiark's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of etherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. You may now enter Anamnesis Anyder with a party of NPC avatars. Okay. All right, how's that for a break point?
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, Psych was also talking about how, like, a lot of Final Fantasy XIII feels like a direct overcorrection of the criticisms of 12, which, Like, I did play those two games relatively back to back, and yeah, that's a very strong feeling when you do that.
They made 13
One of-
piss easy, straightforward, and boring.
Yeah.
One of the biggest, I think the biggest issue I had with 12 is the environments at the start of the game are really boring. It's just the same desert location
it's a lot of
for
barren
so
desert.
long.
Yeah.
Like, once you get to the halfway point, things improve, but just like for so long, it's just my least favorite
You
of all
spend a lot of
scenarios.
time on Tatooine. That's the other thing about 12 is that a lot of 12 feels a lot like Star Wars, and you spend a lot of time on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Anyway, break time.
All right. I think I'll leave it on the debut banner scene for now. All right. See you guys in a few minutes. I see we've got a Dirge Cerberus defender in chat. You're fighting a lonely battle, my friend. All right.
Welcome back, Lore.
Thank you. I see Minda and Di are both muted.
I'm here.
Di, you alive?
No, he's die.
Yep, I'll be with you. Just wash my hands.
Okay.
I am Die. Thank you for that.
All right, let's talk to some people. Excuse me. Does she really not mind working alone? Answers never did come to us, tied neatly with a bow. We'll get to the bottom of things eventually. Well, it is true our findings have raised more questions than they have answered. It is not impossible Y'shtola will gain access to additional records. And if nothing else, we have spared Yulmore from invasion. Hopefully, this will make the Benthos think twice before raiding the stores of their fellow Ondo again. All right. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Yes. Okay.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
Yeah, spill it.
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
Ah, interesting.
In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time. But a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function.
So that's what
For the
part
moment,
of what
I
Elidibus
have
was
asked them
after.
to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Oh, I'm going to have to choose my words real carefully. Not something I'm known for.
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
I'll be bold. People, chocobos, you name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help.
These people need your help.
If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
So, are we not going to say anything? Are we not going to back the Exarch up?
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Yeah, and that's the crux of it. How do we fight this without going, hey, all this stuff you've been told that inspires you is a lie? Because even though it's not particularly a lie, it's just being used for nefarious ends. Oh, pre-rendered cutscene.
What's happening to the sky?
Oh boy, what now?
Wicked White. Oh no.
I didn't even notice it was pre-rendered.
By the 12.
A star shower.
Oh boy. We know what that means.
I hear a voice.
You and all? Why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friend?
Ah, shit.
You are warriors of light. You're back!
Oh, this is different from the usual crystal seizure.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen.
Can it be?
Me, the hero.
There's going to be a lot of dead warriors of light in a little while.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony. But a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo has ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth,
I was just asking about this.
Prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Well, there are several reasons it could be. He could simply be trying to weaken the Crystarium's defenses, but that seems a little too small. He could be trying to big picture start another flood of light with dozens of new warriors of light.
He's just ramping up Hydaelyn's phone bill.
As you see,
Clearly.
I am a warrior of
DDoSing Hydaelyn.
And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Oh, surely someone had to have seen that.
It's fine, he's just using his Warrior of Darkness powers.
Yeah, I remember we were speculating about all that a while ago, and I kind of shut the conversation down because I knew that this cutscene was coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unsettling though this is, I'm certain our friends in the Guard will use the Echo well, or with good intentions at least. It did remind me of it. Amarat, I mean. All the fear and the sadness.
You know, we've canonically had PTSD, like, for a long time in this game, and now it's just revealed that we have had PTSD since before we were born.
Yeah, we have, like, ancestral memory PTSD about a meteor shower.
Like, we have fucking layers of this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Also, this confirmation / reveal opened up a whole new variety of Warrior of Light OC detail, which is, what did your Warrior of Light see that awakened the ancestral memory that gave them the Echo?
Clearly, the only answer is that makes sense for someone from Doma. In their backstory, would be they saw somebody they saw people trying to unlock the Stormblood Alliance Raids Week 1.
That will never not be funny. The Chocobo meteors blotting out the sky.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
like,
it came back later.
As far as I'm concerned, there's like half of Doma must have the Echo at this point.
Though I like not what it portendeth, having been treated to so unambiguous a demonstration, I cannot well conclude aught but that star showers are indeed instrumental in awakening the Echo. If you are a 1.0 player, there's a star shower illusion right at the beginning, immediately leading into the first instance of the Echo we ever see. Ah, interesting. Remind me what happened when we saw a star shower at the start of 2.0. Because it's been 3 years.
At the start of 2.0 on like fresh characters, you're basically asleep and you have a vision of the star shower. So it's implied that either you had the Echo beforehand or you had like a nightmare question mark of the final days. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yet we need not attribute such credence to all that Elidibus hath claimed, that he too seeketh this star's salvation, for one. Oh, for certain values of salvation, he's not lying. And there he goes again, though I don't suppose he would have given us an honest answer about his history had he stayed.
Also, you have no idea how long I have been waiting to make that red chocobo joke.
Yeah, Dalamund is a good contender for that sort of thing.
Yeah, mine also saw it when Dalamud came down.
Oh yeah, Dyson saw Dalamud in the distance from Thavnir on the horizon.
Ooh, what if we worked that into our backstory for why we left?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to work out what jungle we're from then, if it was close enough to see the
Moonfall.
Yeah.
Well, you said that had been your canon for this character already, so clearly there must be a.
My other character was from.
Okay. My bad.
Thavnir's in the Near East, so you would probably just be able to see it in the distance from the coast.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He is gone, then. I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay, their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonard among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the Echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. Let's just hope it doesn't go to their heads. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light. Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Remind me, which of the Scions have the Echo? Was it just me, Minfilia, and Kryl?
Yes.
Man,
I think it was also implied that like some of the
randos, yeah.
Some of the randos might, but like nobody else that mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
like Coulternay and Hori Boulder, I think maybe.
So, How long do you think it's going to take for it to set in that all of us, me excluded, were just passed over for the Echo?
Oh yeah, Arenvold has the Echo as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was like a whole big thing.
And so I would ask a favor of you. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the Elder Seedseer took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago.
Oh, I got Roban.
I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard. But the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness herself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Anamnesis to us. Alright, where's the closest waypoint? Right in here. Tomorrow launch. We're in Amarang. I mean, you know, around. You again? I mean, it's you, milady. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there! We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. I hope they don't die immediately. All right, back we go. All right. You caused quite a stir when you set forth as the Elder Seedseer's newly anointed envoy, you know. Menphilia was delighted. The world is ever in need of heroes, she said. Well, they got one. I take it they were suitably inspired. This land is our home, and it is we who must protect it. Even if he didn't believe a word he was saying, and it's all part of some terrible scheme, it's hard not to take his message to heart. Well, that's what he's counting on. Honestly, don't listen to all this prattle about the life-changing importance of your words to impressionable young heroes. You could nod mutely in their general direction and they'd still be inspired.
We do that a lot.
I love
God.
Alice so goddamn much.
That's leaning on the fourth wall.
She knows what we're about.
Yeah. Thou art returned, and at a most opportune time. We have but this moment concluded our account of all that came to pass in the deep. Oh, good. I didn't need to do any explaining. Awesome. I was so deeply immersed in my research that I entirely failed to notice the star shower. Bugger. I have a friend, Adder, who says that the thing that'll get him into Final Fantasy XIV is if there are playable Numo, which is both something he said is genuine, he will play if that becomes an option, and also a very convenient excuse to never play the game.
Yeah.
And it'll never happen. It's like how I'll play Fortnite if they ever add a fat character that's not a joke.
Yeah. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in Anamnesis Anyder do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design. Nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason, we must needs trust to Y'shtola's ingenuity and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. The man can teleport across the world. I'm not sure you'll be able to keep up, Thancred. I appreciate the pep, though. Especially for one of your experience. It does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. You are now locked out of the Eden Raid series. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. All right, then I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course, we are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference, and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. They'll need to spend a week catching you up on the research. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. One of these methods will work. It must. Of course I don't wish to worry Lena. She has more than enough to worry about already. But I swore that I would return you all home. Cross his arms. All right, fine. I will henceforth endeavor to take breaks when appropriate. While Lena is watching. Never fear. I too will continue to assist the Exarch to the best of my ability. And if that means casting the odd sleeping charm, so be it. Oh, ow, my neck. Oh. Oh.
Hello, Graha.
Knowing not whether Elidibus or our ever-waning connection to the source representeth the more pressing problem, we must needs attend to both, and risk solving neither. Ought we to inform the citizens that the star shower was an illusion, do you think? They might sleep better for the knowledge that no damage was done. I suppose we could pass that off as Heidelin showing them stuff, if we don't want to talk about Elidibus. I will accompany my brother and make sure he doesn't get carried away. You will do as you're told and get some rest, both of you. Are you talking to me and the Exarch? Me and who? Honestly, he's a danger to himself. If I were Lena, I think I would have hit him over the head with a blunt object by now. At least then he'd lie down. I nod, preparing to do that myself.
I've got the flat of my blade.
I've got a thwonkin stick shaped like a frog. There's so much to be done, and so little I can do to help. But you can count on me to play my part in the empty. There is sure to be no shortage of potential heroes upon whose good nature Elidibus will try to prevail. The trick will be in anticipating which settlement he'll direct his attentions toward next. Could it be as simple as him trying to instigate another flood of light? Could it just be a long game he's playing? All right, to the pendants. Time to take a nap.
And this is what we did some preparing for.
Oh?
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's time.
Oh? A pleasure as always, Mistress Weaver. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion. Though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Yes. Very good. Do let me know if there are several cutscenes that play in succession.
Well, yes and no.
A new Eden quest is now available from Yalfurt and Mord Soak. Not a fan of blankets, am I?
Yeah, they're very hard to animate.
All right, who's here? And is this a dream? Mrs. Weaver, it's Glynard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. I can't let him know that I drink water. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Uh-huh.
So who do you want? Who do you want it to be?
I mean, it's gotta be Giot.
Yella, I believe, gets extra context for stuff there.
Yeah, I would suggest what we should do is we should just like go through this cutscene again, just watch all of them because there's a place where you can do that. I would suggest saving Celia for last.
Okay.
So yeah, but better than that, who do you want it to be?
Well, Giot.
Yeah, Giot's a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so to make sure, there's a point where I can decline to complete the quest, and it'll kick me out to before this cutscene.
No, there's a desk. I think we've used it like maybe once in the 3 years during this playthrough, but there is a desk where you can revisit old cutscenes, and you will be able to pick different options there.
Ah, cool. Okay, we'll start with Giot for the canon one then. Lolly ho, stranger. Hey, Gerson, who's your favorite role quest NPC from Shadowbringers? Giat, Giat, Giat. She's even got the hammer.
Yeah, she do.
So there I am, minding my own business, quaffing my ale, when I hear a ruckus outside. And then, clear as day, Warrior of Light. That sounded like trouble to me, and I knew that if anyone was going to trouble herself over that trouble, it'd be you. So I gave Glynard the old, but I'm your best customer routine, until he agreed to bring me here. And now I know where you live. Great, ain't it?
That smile.
I'm so glad I picked Giot. Oh, am I just spilling the beans?
Did we already have that, or did she bring it herself?
Some bastard's walking around wearing Ardbert. Lammit's Ardbert, like a secondhand jerkin. Angry Lalafell. I don't know what's more offensive, that or that you let him leave without a proper dwarven decking.
Miss Veronica.
I've got to say it.
Yeah.
A certain Hobson refused to teach me. In a pinch, an improvised decking would have been fine. Tell you what, I'll show you how to knock that bastard flat in the blink of an eye, here and now. Taboos be damned. After all, we ain't about to let him keep on like that, are we? Pretending to be Ardbert. Lammit's Ardbert. I turn around and she punches me in the vag. Step 1, make a fist. Step 2, extend your arm like so. Step 3, beat him senseless. Got it?
Professional.
Good. Now make me proud. Who do you want me to test it on? You? Oh, that slow Lalafell walk cycle. Come on, make the fist, extend your arm. Oh. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus. Urianché's going to test it on himself, isn't he? Oh, it's going to explode. Maybe? Maybe not?
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Yeah, but how much of your blood does it take? Oh, shit.
How much of your blood do you have left?
Art thou unwell?
Yeah, true.
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Excuse me. Well, there's a bit of a whiplash. Oh. Oh-ho. Now this is interesting. Is he having a vision, or did he somehow go to the day? Ah, a vision.
The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
No, he fell asleep again.
I've always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
Ooh, okay. Who are you?
The final days.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the
Will you tell the audience the tale too?
The tale of the world's end.
Ominous smile.
Way more heroes.
And that's 6.3, right?
6.2. 5.2.
Or sorry, 5.2. Added a 1.1 in there somehow. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We have to accept this quest before we're allowed back in the inn again.
Yeah, but we could always go to a different inn.
Yeah, well, it's fine. We'll pick up this quest and then go from there.
Okay.
I'm thinking we might watch these cutscenes and then call it, because that's a good boundary point, but what do you guys think?
I mean, in that case, it may be better off if we do go to a different inn rather than start this cutscene.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, ideally we do 5.3 all in one stream, but it's going to be a long stream.
Okay. Well, we've got a few streams of job quests we can do before everybody's assembled again.
Yeah. So yeah, like next week job quests, and then week after that 5.3, and it's going to be like a 6-hour stream. Like that's not a joke. That's like my rough estimate.
It is my favorite patch.
Yeah.
Let me look at my schedule just to make sure. The 9th and the 16th. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Are you good for a long stream on the 16th? Is the question.
Yeah. I should be able to.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So yeah, let's head to a different inn.
To Grenada.
Yeah. And then yeah. It's not a joke. It's also like 5.3 is like a beefy chunk of story. There's like not a good point to stop either. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is very good.
Malena is raising a point. Will everybody else be good for that? Less than 2 weeks from patch drop.
Probably. I mean,
Fine.
like the patch is coming out,
Tuesday.
tomorrow, basically, this week. And then, like, let's be honest, like, the Raiders aren't going to be doing anything else on a Saturday afternoon. Like, raid times happen at night. They'll be fine. Y'all will be fine.
Right, that should be Unending Journey, Push, Shadowbringers, main scenario quests, Echoes of a Fallen Star, and I think it's cutscene 4. Let me check.
Okay, hang on.
It'll be the last one, yeah.
It's not cutscene 4. It's, that's... Okay, it must be cutscene 3 then.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no. It's cutscene 2. Cutscene 3 is, the exact scene, and 4 is the dream.
Okay. So post Shadowbringers main scenario quests 1?
Scene 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Echoes of
and
a
then
Fallen
Echoes.
Star. Okay. Whoops. Echoes of a Fallen Star. So cutscene 2, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do. All right, now we'll just go through them in order.
Okay. Minus Giot.
Now we'll watch Giot again.
Yeah, this also points out accurately that there's not any new content for Raiders either. It's an Alliance raid update, not a raid update.
Yeah, there'll be a new Extreme and a new Unreal, but...
Yeah, but again, no one's going to be doing that on a Saturday afternoon.
It's going to be excruciating having to go through this unskippable tidbit before each of these.
Yeah.
Granson. Well met, sinner.
Shringer's bestie.
I was looking forward to a welcome respite here in the Crystarium, but the mood here is not exactly conducive to relaxation, as I'm sure you've noticed. I'd wager you know more about what's going on than anyone else in this city. Care to share? I can't say that I envy your prey. Dark work, this twisting of the Warriors of Light's legacy. Reminds me of what became of old Dakaia-sign, though this Ascian of yours is a fair bit more chatty. I'm tempted to silence him myself. Brandon made his mistakes. I'm sure they all did, but the past is the past. They've earned their rest. If you try, you will die. I'd appreciate the help, but wait for me to be involved. I'll see that they have their peace. What, you want me to leave it to you? Right, right. I'm not the only one carrying all that weight. Very well, but only because you asked. Remember, if you ever need me, just say the word. I'll be there. I'm always listening. Alright, I'm not going to skip the rest of this because it's about to end, but... Okay, that was a good one. Whoops. Oh, it just launched into it again. Okay, good. So the thumbnail's got to be the star shower, right?
That makes
That'd
sense.
be a good one. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Or I could have Giot, either or.
Yeah. Or the screenshot of you like force opening the window. I do like the lighting in this scene is great, and like even before the graphics
overhaul?
update, the lighting in this scene looked very good.
Lou Reek. God, you're short. What charming accommodations. It's the same as every other apartment here in the Pendants. It's an inn. I had come to dine at the Wandering Stairs, you see, when I spied a considerable gathering of locals. Then the sky caught fire, and, well... You must know what it all means. Anything you'd care to share with a friend? That is alarming, to say the least. Yeah, no shit. It's all well and good that others have come to appreciate the Warriors of Light, but we cannot allow this charlatan to exploit their legacy. So... Yes, why not? We shall reform the indomitable duo that is Reek and Lore, and put an end to his shenanigans. Shenanigans are one word for it.
Apple rolling.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Eager as ever, I see. Yes, I know. No need to say it. You've no intention of involving me. I'm stupid, but I'm not naive. Ha! Oh, that low-res table hurt watching him pick that up. You're the better hunter, and the better person besides. I'm reminded of Rendere, though that's hardly a surprise, is it? For her sake, for all of theirs, show this pretender what it truly means to be a hero. I hope the choice I made means Giat will come back into the story later. I hope so.
Yeah, this shot of you opening the window.
Yeah.
It's a very well framed shot.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, there's a window frame.
Window
there.
frame.
Excuse me. I have pretty eyes.
Yeah. They were very proud of these water physics.
Yep. Get some sleep, man.
I'm just imagining that all of these scenes happened one after the other, with you opening the window repeatedly to look out it. And going back and pouring a drink, and
none of these people will let me drink my goddamn water.
every time they leave, it's vanished from your cup, and you're like, did they drink it? What?
Elidibus is just standing in the room invisible, emptying my water cup every time I turn around. Pray forgive my late visit. I heard the man who called himself a warrior of light speak, you see, and saw the stars falling from the heavens.
Also, the fact that it's Tanner instead of Serig.
Yeah, I love that. That's a good detail.
Serig.
That really was more Tanner's story.
Yeah. Serig grew tired of my endless fretting and bade me call upon you if it would put my mind at ease. Is there aught you can tell me? An impostor. I feared you might say that. I believed him. I wanted to believe him. How wonderful it was that even one of them returned, I thought. Yet if he is not the man you knew, then I'm sorry. I know all too well how that feels. I can only imagine how it must hurt to be unable to speak the truth, how you must abide the lie for fear of condemning those fallen heroes once more. It may not be my place, but allow me to offer you a few words of advice, as you once did me. Remember how dear he was to you, and be brave. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I'm not half so eloquent as you, but I hope that it helps. And one last one.
Yep.
Yep, mood's still there. Elidibus hasn't stolen that. The back of my jacket just clipped through the bed. Not to mention my hair. I'd also like to point out that the way the animation is, that getting up from the bed is actually the Warrior of Light standing on the bed, because they didn't have a pre-built animation for getting down from a bed.
Nope, they don't. I don't think they even have an animation for, like, standing up from a chair, which is what they could use in a pinch in that circumstance.
Yeah.
There's a getting up from a chair animation.
Yeah, from when Nanamo got poisoned.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, there is just one generally, but there actually is a getting out of bed animation when you when you wake up in the in the inn.
True.
Oh yeah, that's true. Why didn't they use that?
My guess is spaghetti code.
Yeah.
Probably.
I like how Stiella is just there rather than walking up like the others do, and it surprises Glenad.
Good evening. Oh, she already knows that's not Ardbert, doesn't she? Oh, she opens the window this time.
Yeah.
That was a really nice transition.
I was in the Exedra. I saw everything. That was Ardbert, and it was not. Twice now he has appeared, calling the people to arms, speaking of heroes. I knew this day might come. Ardbert never did reappear as a virtue. But to see his flesh stolen by the selfsame Ascian that made mock of their sacrifice. I spent years searching for a means to redeem their legacy. His legacy. And in you I found it. You slew the virtues, reclaimed the stars. You spoke the truth, and the people listened. When I heard our patrons speak of how the Warriors of Light had been their saviors all along, I thought at long last. I was a fool. I cannot ask more of you, not after what you've given, but I must. Set him free. Lay him to rest with the others in honor and triumph. And there's the shot of the moon. It would have been funny if every time the moon advanced a stage.
Yeah, I love how the Celia version of that scene contrasts with all the other versions.
Agreed.
I was like, she doesn't need to be filled in on what's going on. She's the one who opens the window. It's all very interesting and thematic.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
She also doesn't give you a dialogue choice. There's one dialogue choice with all 4 of the other players, but she just says her piece, and you say yours, and you're done.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
right.
good shit.
So,
and I hope Giok comes back into the plot because of me choosing her.
So yeah, next week, those last couple class quests, the last class quests for lore to do are in the game. Also, we should unlock custom deliveries finally, because we will have time for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, that's where we're going to end for today. So I'll read my schedule and get off. Before I do, I would like to once again plug a couple things. First, I am debuting a new PNG Tuber avatar on the 7th, August 7th, my birthday, that my lovely boyfriend has made for me. It's really cool. I'm excited about it. I'll be starting Clair Obscure Expedition 33 that day, so come check it out. I'm excited for both the PNG Tuber and the game we'll be playing alongside it. Second, well, Stream Elements just spit out the link, but my boyfriend and I, who made the PNG Tuber, he is a comic artist and an art teacher, and I am doing a series with him where I show him Marvel Rivals character designs for him to analyze. The playlist just got pasted in chat by Stream Elements bot, but give it a look. We've done the first 10 characters. We'll be doing more soon, hopefully. Hela's the next one, or we might hold off on Hela until the new costume comes out and do Human Torch and Invisible Woman before then. We'll see. Yeah, if you like it, or if you think you know somebody who'd like it, give it a look, share it around. We'd love feedback. But yeah, the schedule. Tomorrow I will be playing Chained Echoes for a patron. Let's see. Monday will be The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter for a patron. Tuesday will be Paranorma Site for a patron. Wednesday I will not be streaming. I'm doing birthday stuff that day because that is the last day before Heiko starts work again. So we're doing it that day instead of on my actual birthday. Then on my birthday, Thursday, will be Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Friday will also be Clair Obscure, and next Saturday will be more Final Fantasy XIV. So that's what's coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Have fun, stay safe, and be brave enough to be kind.